Namaste. Welcome to today's mini class on how we teach yoga to children. We are going to go to the zoo as the theme this week, and we have different themes every week in our classes, whether the children are toddlers all the way to teens. We do modify things as the students get older. We take the fluff out. We're not doing the cutesy things you might see today, but we are doing things that are good for the body, which I'm going to speak about with each pose and breath today, so that you can see the benefits of children's yoga. You may not understand that children's yoga, even though it might look different if you see a class or participate in one, the children and the students are still getting a lot of benefits, from the mindfulness and meditation techniques, to the chants, to the breathing techniques, to the relaxation, to the poses themselves. So let's start with a hello chant. Almost all our classes under 8 years old start with hello chants to get the children's attention. Our hello chants are all created exclusively for our program. I did create all of our hello chants myself. And we're going to start by singing hello like we would if your child was in front of us. It's time for yoga. It's fun to do. It's time for yoga. It's good for you. When we do yoga, we feel good, 'cause yoga's good for you. All of our classes, whether, again, it's from toddler to teens and young adult, will start with a breath. Because we're going to the zoo, our breath is going to be the gorilla breath. Ooh, ooh, ah, 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 ah. The gorilla breath is a great breath to boost the immune system. In the summer, there's so many colds going around for some reason, and sometimes flus, but mostly you get those summer colds. This is a way for your children to protect themselves from catching those colds. What we're going to do is make some knuckles. We're going to beat our chest. And what this does is it stimulates your thymus gland, which is right in here. By stimulating the thymus gland, your child is boosting their immune system, creating those chemicals going out into the body that are going to help and boost their immune system. So one more time. Very good. And so that is a breath that helps the students. Now, if we're going to do a pose, let's say, we have the gorillas. And if you've ever seen the gorillas in the zoo or wherever else you might have seen them, they like to pick up their babies and rock them just like we rock our babies when they're little. So this pose helps to open up your hips. And the hips get very stiff for students sitting at desks or chairs and tables all day long learning. This is a great way to open those up. And I'm going to switch to the other side now. Let's say that it's for the children under 8 years old. We're going to make it really fun and sing Rockabye Gorilla Babies on the yoga mat, or you could say at the Gorilla Zoo. When the wind blows, the gorillas will rock. When the mat bends, the gorillas will soar, and they will do yoga forevermore. We're going to burp those gorilla babies. You could kiss that gorilla baby and put that baby down to bed. And that's just one or two things we do with the gorillas at the zoo. Now, also at the zoo, hanging out, are the monkeys. And the monkeys hang out with the gorillas as well. Now, the monkeys like to hang upside down. Upside down poses benefit anybody, by the blood flipping directions in a way in your body. It's a way to cleanse your blood, and it goes directly to your head. You probably feel it, especially adults will feel this. Kids will be upside down a lot, so this is very easy for them to pretend they're a monkey, fingers under their toes, hanging from their tails on a branch. And the kids that are young love to make monkey noises. We always encourage that. Ooh, ooh, ah, 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 ooh, ooh, ah, 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 ah. And that is one of our monkey poses. But one of our monkey breaths that I absolutely love to teach is for children to learn about monkeys are seeing no evil, hearing no evil, saying no evil. You might know that saying comes from the Bible, I believe, but it doesn't say monkeys. But this is one way we help to calm the monkey brain. You see, children can't control their actions sometimes. They have what is called the monkey brain. And the monkey brain is them trying to do all kinds of things and going from one thing to another. And so that is a very common thing for children. So this is one way they can calm their nervous system down themselves by first the really little ones, you want them to cover their eyes and then their ears and then their mouth. But what we're trying to do is to get them to cover all three at the same time, starting with your thumb in your ears, top two fingers covering your eyes, bottom two covering your mouth. Don't cover your nose, you have to breathe. And I like to call that monkey see, monkey do, or monkey can't see, monkey can't do. But monkey see, monkey do is a little shortened, how we shortened it. And that's a little bit about how we teach monkey pose and breaths and meditations to the students. And again, we do all ages. We just teach it and modify it a little bit differently if we're doing it for the older students. Okay. I'm going to pick another animal from the zoo. And it happened to be the zoo theme this week, and I realized as I was doing it, we have so many great poses and breaths that benefit the children this week that I wanted to share some with all of you. So the next is our elephant. Woo! Now, the elephant, when we do the elephant poses and breaths, it helps to develop their brains and their brain connections, and it helps to connect all different things in their body to work better together from the right and left side of their brain connecting. The creative side of the brain, their critical side of the brain, all the neurons firing that go to different parts of their bodies. So let's start off first with elephant ears. Grab hold of your ears and gently pull, gently. This has to be reminded to the little ones a lot. Gently tug those earlobes. Gently roll those elephant ears. And this wakes up your elephant brain. Very important to wake up your elephant brain. Sometimes when we're not going to school during the year, we have to wake up our brains. Then we're going to do the elephant pose, where we swing and sway, and swing and sway, and just by swinging and swaying, crossing your midsection, and stomping at the same time to be elephants, just by doing that, you are helping the corpus callosum, your left and right side of the brain, to connect better. Very important for boys under 8 years old. They need help with this because it kind of develops by that time. So you try to get them young, but it's great for girls too, to develop the left and right side of the brain to work together. And so that happens to be our elephant. So much fun. And then I'm going to probably end with the lion, but the lion is next. Roar. Kids love to roar like a lion. But in yoga, the lion's breath is actually the tongue sticking out as far as it can. So we try to ask the children to reach their chin with their tongue if they can. So we will go as they do a breath out. And again, this has so many benefits. This benefits children that have speech impairments. This benefits those that have that phlegm stuck in the back of their throat to get that phlegm out. This helps manipulate the tongue better. And there are so many students that I see getting speech in school. So this lion's breath has a great benefit. And finally, if you have a sore throat, this is really good for a sore throat because the breath comes from the back of the throat. Just don't do it right in front of anybody to give them your germs. So we'll try one more time to do that lion's breath. And that is the lion. And these are some beautiful examples of how we teach yoga to children in my program for 22 years. For 22 years, we've been successfully teaching students from New York to New Jersey to Connecticut to PA and now down to North Carolina. We have had over hundreds of thousands of students in our classes. But the most important thing to me is that if a child or student learns just one thing that they're going to use in their life, then I feel as if we have done our job in our program. And so I hope you'll join me. I hope if you're a camp or school director that you'll contact us, reach out to us. We do in-person classes, we do virtual classes, we can even record classes for you per request. We do family yoga and parent-child, and the difference is family yoga is for school-aged and older, and parent-child yoga is for under 5. Siblings participate. We are experts in special needs yoga or special abilities with students. I happen to personally be in 3 schools a week that work with students that are nonverbal. So we just love, love, love our mission of teaching yoga to children in a fun and age-appropriate way. Namaste. Have a great yoga day.